In this video, we're going to look at creating the registration plate for the toy car. So first thing I'm going to do is open up Autodesk Inventor. I'm then going to go up to New, and I'm going to make sure that my drop down shows as metric and that I've selected standards millimeter. And then I'm going to press create. Next, I'm going to start a 2D sketch, and I'm going to start it on the XY plane. The first thing I'm going to do is look at drawing a rectangle. So I'm going to select the rectangle tool, and I'm going to click the green dot in the middle of my axis, and I'm going to draw a rectangle. I'm then going to click dimension, and I'm going to click the top of my rectangle and then click off it and make that 30. I'm then going to click dimension and click one of the side lines of my rectangle and click off it and make it 10. Once I've done that, I'm going to finish the sketch. Next, I'm going to then extrude my rectangle, and I'm only going to extrude add to a distance of 1. So I've typed in 1 and then I've pressed OK. Next, I'm going to put the text on my registration plate. So I'm going to start a 2D sketch, and I'm going to click the front of my registration plate. I can then go up to where it says create, just beside rectangle, and I want to click the text tool. And I want to draw a box, doesn't really matter where, but I'm going to just draw a box inside my rectangle. Now, traditionally, a registration plate will be 2 letters, 2 numbers, followed by 3 letters. Alternatively, you can sometimes get 1 letter and 1 number, or 1 letter and 2 numbers. It doesn't really matter which format you use, you just want it to kind of look like a registration plate. So you can type in whichever registration plate you want. And then you want to highlight all of your text, and there's a couple of things we need to make sure. So the first thing we need to make sure once you've highlighted it is that the size of the text is 3.05. We want to make sure that it's set to bold, and that we also want to make sure that it is a single line of text. And then we can press OK. And you can see now that my text has appeared. Now I want to go ahead and press escape on my keyboard a couple of times just to get out of the text function. And then I can now drag my registration into the middle of my registration plate. So I want to kind of put it somewhere in the middle. Once I'm happy with it, I'm then going to click Finish Sketch. I'm going to click Extrude again, and this time select my letters. And we want to extrude it about 0.5 to 1, so just depends on how much you want to stick out. I'm going to set it to 0.5 and press OK. And you can see that that has now been my registration plate. So I can now go to File, Save As, and save the registration plate into my technical folder.